NRG on defense, Sentinels on attack. What do we got? Sheriff a Demon 1, and we have a little bit of a bait setup. We have one person that swung out to see if there was a Cypher cam, and the knife hit
into the jet combo on the other
only
side.
one.
NRG already aggressive. The flash is out. The swing is
Oh, dude, Zekken gets double there though.
What can Demon 1 do? Trying to land
I like this idea of this fake flash. Did they wrap the fake flash round, or was it in the corner the whole time? Either way, it was pretty cool. Demon 1 did great to get an extra kill on top of
I think
this.
there have been a lot of conversation right around Zekken.
Big stack over towards B, and
continues to
heavy
continue to improve, but
A
I think
retake
there's been this
setup.
question. Now that the lights are at their brightest, now that the stage is at the biggest, how can he match up against Demon 1?
Yeah,
so far, so good.
Exactly, and Demon 1 has been known to outshine every other duelist, and honestly, out 1v1 any other duelist in this league so far. But Zekken, he's been putting his head down, putting the work in for years.
Camera gets spotted. Do we see any kind of... Nope, one kill trip they got to deal with. When does the wall go up? Does it ever go up?
Retake from NRG, and this is what we saw a lot the last time they played this map.
30 seconds left.
Retake focus setups.
They want them to get a little bit closer before they up the spike here. That was nicely done. Zekken is really on for it. Gets another nade back.
All of them with the classic.
Got a flash. We got a nade. Crashies has a smoke for the spike.
I like that proactivity from the likes of SEN.
Is this?
There's no way.
Wait, is there a place that they can do this? They're all really close!
No way, they insta-stuck it. Smoke.
Puts 4 up for Sentinels on the round, but Crashy's just sticking the bomb. And how many times have we seen
I mean,
this
fair
NRG
play.
roster
They
do
walled
this?
up, they mollied
They
it.
just stick the bomb.
They just stuck it.
So much faith in their team.
Is this what we're in for?
B.
Already.
It's been one round.
Already.
Yeah, and they used the smoke
They got
against
pushed
them.
so far into elbow, they had the spit at their feet. They couldn't contest the defuse, and it just wasn't enough.
Look at Ethan. He's like, oh, you gonna give that to us? Big mistake, huh? Big mistake out of Sentinels there.
I mean, you'd kill to have that one back, but there's no time to think it over.
Okay, yeah, they decide to force into this one, so might not mean as much, we'll see. Insta-dog goes in to check, and they take back a little bit of map control, and they almost, yeah, like Zekken did really good to kind of just beat this Omen flasher, to just make sure they can actually get out towards the site. A lovely shot, man, this kid is... Dude, his aim is probably the best that I've seen.
Pushing the pace and dashing forward. I mean, you've got to check it now, right? Surely you don't fall for that again. Demon 1 holding.
Yeah, that was my bad. Talk about his aim. Okay, very nicely done. They can pick up the good guns here as well, and Crashy's going to be a lot closer to his ult.
They have to check if they're on the bomb now.
And then here we go. It's like we have a low buy now where they can potentially get some of these ults online, especially these two. We're looking at them real close. They can get some money built up as well.
Get Demon 1 already.
Zekken wasn't even his initial target.
Yeah.
Like, that was such a last-second flick.
Oh, what a great spray down from Crashies there. That was clean.
Wait, they're not really shooting back, bro. No, they're not.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think it's a little too early to tell if they're shooting back or not. But,
That's so good. 2 rounds in.
Definitely.
A great start for the
Oh, there goes the hero gun. Did it fall down? Yes, Sassy picks it up. So they buy one hero gun into this one to do some damage, and they're just going to be taking turns on this one. They throw it to someone else that has armor.
And
it's Celsius's turn.
Become a factor too, right? It's not just the fight that's happening in the server, it's what's happening outside of it. What's happening
Bro,
between
what a
the
turn
ears
that was. That
of
was
the
sick.
players. And so far for Sentinels, this is a good start, all things considered.
Look at how aggressive NRG has been playing some of these setups.
With this, in terms of spotting all the players, Marv decides to take a lot of space here. See him over towards spawn, and they are walking back. Do they go his way?
Marv has gone exploring.
Oh man, what a weird round this is now. Because is he not just gonna go walk B main? And they've actually just got out of there. Dog's gonna clear this so he can realize that actually they must have timed me and they've gone over towards middle. Doesn't quite believe it. He had to check this little angle as well. Trip towards here, looks at top mid, sees all 3.
They waited too long. They waited too long. Marv not
Doable.
able to clean up the third.
Oh
But with 42
my.
HP,
Not as doable.
dwindles to 0. NRG up 3-0 on Sunset.
Nice damage from them.
Marv for a second there.
Overall,
wasn't gonna
nice
turn.
damage.
He was looking at tiles the entire time, but just looks to his left for a brief second, gets the 2K there.
Op
Little
comes
spray
out
with the
early.
Spectre
They
long
got
range.
backup knives.
And
And
sorry to hear.
this is a big round. They're
Demon 1.
close to getting
ults,
ults, but
all the kills he's gotten with that Guardian. Now he already has an op in his hands. Oh, that's just so satisfying to watch.
Yeah. A great start for NRG. And again, it looks like it may continue. Demon 1 with the op in hand, blades in his back pocket as well.
Flash is good on this, yeah.
I really
And
want to shout out.
look at this right now. The battle for the orbs are the battle for the orbs are on. We got 4 people that are 1 away.
That's so important because that's just all prep work, right? They know that Sentinels likes to use the dagger
Whoa!
to find close space, take control of areas.
I am the
early on.
true blue with the
But they're going for
5
that
gifted.
second layer.
Thank you so much,
It
bro.
looks like
Appreciate
Sentinels
you.
so
Thank
far
you for
is
doing
not
that.
ready for that.
Solid
Secrets and
slug
applications
spam from
made
everyone
Sen.
as well. If you got a gifted, make sure you say thank you to the true blue. Thank you for that, man. Appreciate the 5, dude.
Ult used to clear out the site. NRG respectfully giving up all the space.
Yeah,
that they
and
need
this is in a position where they can pick this one up. So Orb goes in, they pick this up, Dog checks all of these, and even double checks the smoke itself. Wingman Plant goes in, and we're gonna have to see our first retake.
And not only that, but he gets to pick up the
Got a
ult
molly,
again.
we got an Omen Flash, they got a... Ooh, this is gonna be hard. Does he pop knives? Probably.
NRG's retake. It's quiet across the board right now.
Let's see.
What's the cue for NRG to go? You see some of the smoke start to come out from the controller.
They're contacting all the way.
Zekken tanked the molly, that was sick from him. Yeah, Zekken did so good, he just tanked the molly long enough so it created the question that maybe this was clear.
Yeah.
And then
And I mean,
he
I
swung,
respect
then
that.
he got the
I respect that
kill.
You have it off on the board, right?
Yeah.
You want to see Demon 1 try to get an entry first. I mean, he whipped the shot. He did get the dash out. So had he gotten that kill,
Yeah, nicely
maybe he
done
would've
from
opened up the
Sentinels here
entire
as well.
site for that
Good
retake,
news
but
is 4 of them
very clean
survive.
utility
That's great for them.
out of
And a
Sentinels
plant,
here.
extra
It's
bit
a
of
big
money.
site.
It's
I
an
really
early
like
save
that
on
ult
this one, but I
from Saucy
probably
once
think
again.
it's the right call. Maybe
Wrapping
they
all
should
the
have
way
tried to
around
do
lane, going
damage,
into
but...
elbow so we can pick it up again.
Okay, we're
That's
gonna
huge
get to one of
now.
those games where everyone just has a lot of money and we just see loads of buy rounds, which is pretty fun.
There was that off shot that you mentioned. Second Intense did a really good job of holding the line.
Yeah, and great poise from Zekken.
Okay, now Zekken has his ult. Zeus is still 1 away.
He understands. He can let it cook a little bit. He's not going to die right away. Try to catch him off on a timing, and that's exactly what he did.
And they want to go fast on this
Really
one.
control here.
Flash out, double satchel. Looking like
Pop
maybe
flash
single
lineup
satchel.
for Zekken to get elbow control.
Smoke goes in as well. Double satchel towards the left. Yes, it's just a straight up raise all round.
He should know.
A
Easy
mark?
could be anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, he got hit by the knife. Yeah. Just kind of looks over, sees the all out.
Not to move. Ultimately doesn't matter. Numbers advantage still in favor of Sentinels as Marv and Ethan have both fallen. Still in the hands of the duelists, but again, not really.
Now what are you gonna do? You're gonna try and retake again with the op? You're gonna be saving? You're gonna save again?
What a great hit.
I mean, the money's done for the rest of this. Like, Sentinels have money for the full half right now. And they were 3-0 down.
On utility, not missing anything. I think in their matchup, they didn't even have a molly lineup for the default of A, where in their previous comp with the Breach, they would always have the Breach C to clear that area out. So now I think that they went to the lab and they cooked up. Saucy might be sitting on 0 kills, 0 assists, but his util has been getting tremendous value and info.
The impact he's had on these rounds has been tremendous. And so with that, Sentinels get up to 2. They keep things competitive.
Yeah, this
they
was
keep things
nice.
close,
Util was good.
It seems like we may be getting a really early timeout out of the side of NRG here.
Yeah, and I think so far what we've seen from Sen is
Yeah, and
they realize that Demon 1 and NRG's game plan has been to fight
there is
that early deep control
so
at
much
some point,
util.
right? But since
There is
NRG
so
are not
much
playing the initial
money
barrier,
right now.
they don't
Like, there is so
have
much money
many.
for
So they're
Sentinels
playing
right
so
now.
far back
This is a
that
nightmare
allows
timeout.
Sentinels
I
to
know they're
actually
winning,
hit a site.
but they're like their
Run
spot
into
is
only
not
one
great.
right? Crash, he's had to try to get a trade, but the KO ult was perfect. Ended up being a 5v3.
And this is an important round. Like, this is a real important
Andre,
round.
at this point in a series, a big series, there's a lot of
Because
hype.
if
there's a lot of excitement and
NRG
attention
lose
to it.
this,
You
they
get
go
through the
down to
first
an
couple
eco.
rounds and you teams start to
then
settle,
we just
right?
have
You kinda
just
lose some
polar
of those, like,
opposites in
early
terms of
round
money
jitters where
from
everything
the
is hyped,
teams.
the comps slow down a little. Is that what you think part of this timeout is here?
I think it's just to stop any momentum of SEN right now and maybe make an adaptation to what they're doing. I think that you're going to see maybe Demon 1 go a little bit more aggro here instead of playing that passive op line that we've seen them do so far. And maybe even drop the op and pop knives and do it that way, right? So if you're not running into Demon 1, you're running into somebody else.
Okay, and the call for this one is
there you go, yeah.
that we need to pop the knives, and we're throwing the op over towards Marvs, who has used his TP, and he's on top of the box over towards A to potentially see over the smoke that they've been doing over towards A.
See if they can find any success with that op.
But look, SEN has already pinged that there might be a mid walkout here. That's really important going into this round. Maybe already having a hard read.
Insta Viper all over towards A, super strong.
And they've got an early pit invested A main.
Beautiful dagger.
Damn, look at that knife. But yeah, and a lot of this is about just trying to find Demon 1 for sure. The thing is, the fact that he popped the knives, they're really going to consider that someone else has the op. Oh, and yeah, no, that confirms it. Did the little extra step to dodge that?
Pixels, the difference there.
Look, they just reset here, go to B main, but NRG should be aware that they saw multiple bodies crossing off of that one op shot.
I think what they don't.
That's why you see, look at the minimap.
Yeah, what I think they don't know is if the hit's going to be split through mid or not.
A lot of people here. It's about to be 4.
They have to respect that. Start to see some of the flashes come through with the nades. Roomba on the way out, Dizzy.
Oh, he got knifed.
Oh yeah, Demon 1 gets hit by the knife, so his ult goes down. Oh, and then Ethan's out on his own. And then he runs back in, and Zekin's reef. That's looking convincing from Sentinels.
And another situation where we're just calling the
Oh my god, I've never seen so many saves in a row. Like, they're just... I guess at one point you've just given them so much money, so you're like, well, it doesn't matter anymore, let's just accept it.
Yeah.
But...
And to be fair, I mean, there's not much you can do with an op and one rifle on a retake and a 2v4. Yeah. Sentinel's doing a great job of...
Feels like we're watching, feels like we're watching 2023 Lev right now.
Gotta shout him out right now. Getting massive value with his dagger so far. He basically made Demon 1 useless this entire round. I mean, he got knifed twice in a row. Ethan got caught out there, maybe thinking that his team was going to flood a little bit faster.
Util right now from Sentinels has been... The next level has been top notch.
So the op and the rifle will be carried into the next.
Look at this though, like look at it. Couple of 9Ks. I want 600 off it.
Good night, that's so close.
And it's shots like that, missed shots like that, that is the difference between winning and losing a round, right?
Oh, for sure.
That one kill could have been so impactful. Here we go again from NRG, setting up for early mid-aggression. Is Sentinel aware this time, though?
Alright. Ooh, that's good pressure over towards here, though.
I really like that he breaks the dagger there.
Yeah, that creates a lot of pressure, especially with the wall up.
And potentially have to use more utility to clear it. But maybe that Omen smoke was a giveaway that no one's pushed up.
No info on the other side.
Dog goes in. It got shot early, but I still want to say it hit it.
Again. Just a little short.
That one hit though.
He legged him.
Clips him through the wall.
25 HP for the initiator.
But look at how much info NRG has here. They have him pinched.
Yeah, I mean, they can't get out. They've lost
they have them locked in. This is a hard round. It's a really hard round to win for Sentinels. That's a great Omen flash though. Oh my god, nice shot. Dude, this guy is opening up sights. Oh, Ethan though. Oh man, the shots from Ethan.
What a crossfire, and you saw it.
Yeah, that was good. Again, they just had him locked in. Too many people here. Too many people on site. Dude, give me these Ethan shots.
That opens up the play for Crashies to get trays, for Ethan to have a crossfire with him. And he even took out the Gecko plant, so nobody could play in the main. Look at these shots.
Oh, second one's huge.
First one is
He's nutty.
It's good to see Sentinels smiling. Okay, to break this econ, they're gonna have to do that 3 more times. Even then, I'm not even sure. And that pretty much means the half's done.
Fast he takes control.
That's really close. Whoa, he got him
Oh, and he got out.
This would be ridiculous.
And he's still alive. Imagine he gets another kill here. Bro, this guy's so dead.
Massive numbers advantage for NRG.
Oh, the timing on the flash was almost so good.
Zelsis with Spike in tow, 2 members of NRG on the other side. And
Yeah, nicely done from them, and maybe they're doing it, to be honest. They've got so much faith that they can kind of just win their buy rounds.
I mean, right around the corner.
And this is what makes Demon 1 separate from the pack of other duelists. Like these split-second decisions where he just goes for that peek, lands the shot, and then also updrafts.
I can't believe he gets out without the
It's so crazy to watch this guy do these plays.
It's like he's playing a different game. He's just on his own. He's doing his own thing.
Confident. Always disrupting the hits. That's what you constantly have to be worried about when you're playing against this guy. And it's just so confusing because NRG conditioned from the start of the rounds that Demon 1 wasn't going to go so aggressive in the beginning. So when he finally actually does it, it works so well.
And this NRG's money's still low, right? I know that a lot of people have survived there, but Sentinels win 2 in a row. They can kind of get him to eco.
SEN here just trying to slow things down, you know.
It's,
trying to keep his team in the game.
Yeah, it feels like they got to go back to trying to find where the op is. Find out where that op is and then try and avoid it.
We'll see where they go.
Problem is when he's being as aggro as he is there, that's going to be a lot harder than against maybe other players. Zekken is really out here at the moment. We're like a lot of the rounds have been responsible, and a lot of the rounds have been down to him, and a lot of the rounds as well.
Definitely. I do want to point out
that were lost. It felt like he almost got him like a foot in the door.
Last time around they played this map, but their defense was immaculate, so I think just a couple more rounds for them, they'll be very confident going into defense with how they played it previously.
I think historically this map has been really good.
Knife goes in, they find out where the jet is, and they want nothing to do with it. Op on retake is not the one. Op holding a site is the one, so they want to try and make it be a retake with it.
It's a lot
easier
simple. To prep for one, right?
For sure. When you know what's on the other side, when you know what to prepare for, it certainly simplifies the job.
I think SEN soon will realize that this is a retake setup on the A site.
The trip was just high enough that, he's gonna get too far up.
Nicely done for Victor to get the kill though.
Victor playing his position beautifully.
Plant goes in, kind of locked in. Another knife on this one.
They've got a trip keeping him at bay for now. No knife to bring it down.
Still have an attack trip.
Maybe Mark jumps over it.
And then Omen. We still have an Omen flash and a KO flash. They have a lot of util right now in terms of Sentinels. Omen flash for Omen flash.
What a great counter flash from Tens.
KO. Damn, the flashes were good here. Dude, what a round from Tens right now. It's out of there as well. Plays over towards side to play with his team. Dude, this was an impressive round from Sentinels. They walk over towards the site, and this was just a good call in the timeout as well. So it's basically just like, the setup at the moment is just like kill or retake, right? Kill, one's a kill site, one's a retake site. They throw the knife in, they find out where the jet is, and they go, right, let's go to the retake. Let's go to the side they're playing retake on, because obviously they have a jet up, and we want to avoid that. And then they realize that it's retake, so they have to use less util to get into the site, right? They're not wasting the Omen flash on the util, which means that they can kind of just play over towards here, and their holding of the flank was very impressive. Now they had this Omen flash, Jules come in and they just wait for their Omen flash in terms of the attack, the defensive Omen flash, and then they just flash back, because they save so much util because they know they're playing aggro one site and one defense, like one retake. Just a really good timeout, to be honest.
Tens perhaps getting a little too curious. Sassy might as well.
Yeah, and they're kind of forcing Demon 1 now to go hunting, to go searching for it, right? He's really trying to push to get the fast kill now. Instead of him waiting over towards B main and just being like, yeah, let's wait for the kill to come to me. They're just avoiding. They're making him go for just plays that he's not comfortable doing.
Look at this. He saw him walking to B main.
I think he did.
Or not as comfortable doing. Probably comfortable doing a lot of plays.
Oh, he saw that now. Oh, he's gonna go hunting.
Did the dog hit? It did.
Dog stun comes in, TP out.
Celsius has no idea. There's no way he knows.
Wow.
Dude, this is sick at the moment.
So
This is a
they've
good
gotten
game.
the prize they were looking for. They managed to get to their prey, but the rest of the play is on the other side of the map.
30 seconds.
And they still have the trips up from Victor. He has his ult online too.
What kind of post plant, Doug, is Sen gonna do here?
I'd love to
But
see if he
they
stays up
still
there. They play
realize
little
that it's a
high-low.
retake setup, so just
If you're Sentinels,
Tens just has
but he drops
his
down.
flash every single time, and it's just wait for the Omen flash, and then you
Tens
reactively
waiting.
flash. Here comes the Omen
Paranoia
flash,
in hand.
and then
For
he
just the
reactively
right moment to
flashes.
strike.
And
There
then they
it is.
just
They both go right through each other. Ethan
didn't
attacking
really
the
go to
seconds
plan. Like
unfold.
Ethan's done great to get that kill, but
Trying
you
to
kind of
continue
see
to
the
funnel
full
out from the side as
process.
Victor plays his life, plays his time, waits for the right moment to strike, and it might all be too late. He's left alone. Creeping forward with 3 before him, 1 falls.
Yep, really, really
Tied
nice.
at 5. Wow.
Tens again deserves a huge shout out. That
Sentinels
retake is probably
Right now at
a
this
lot
A-side
scarier if he
post
doesn't
plant,
have his
looking
flash
so
in.
clean. I think they have a good read of how NRG likes to play this map. Doug.
Yep, they have a very good read
Based
on it.
off of how they're playing these post plants. You saw in the beginning post plant that they did, it was aggression towards that CT spawn area. Now just playing crossfires onto the site. Understanding that NRG has been trying to contact in this lane area and punishing them for this.
I was fired up.
Do I like Sky in this map?
Ethan has a stinger.
I like it a lot more if you if it allows you to play Viper and Omen.
I mean, and you see the respect that Sen is giving Demon 1 right now. As they should, to not be punished by how he's
Like
been
on
playing.
its own, not massively, but if it allows you to play Viper, then yeah, I like it.
This time they're finding the op on the opposite
And I think this
side
is
of the map.
good, right? They're
In
now
the hands of someone
they're now
else.
forcing
It's just as
they're
formidable
now changing it up, right? So a knife can then go hit Demon 1, but actually
I think it is.
they then don't realize that the op is over
might be.
towards A.
Yeah, I
Like,
think
dude,
it
this
is. Marv
this
gets
that level that's
You
getting
should
played
be
right now
safe
is
for
so
now.
sick.
The Molly just misses.
Yeah, just a bit short.
Looks like they're gonna have to find a lineup for that now too.
Victor's still playing on the site. He hasn't been cleared out. You wonder here what the flood is. Maybe off of the Dizzy. Maybe off of the paranoia from Tens. But yeah, you're right. No smokes. Vic's still alive. He's a nuisance. He's got to be dealt with. He has to be cleared. Sean QT tries to and continues to push
30
forward.
seconds left.
But you haven't checked this box. What might be the most difficult one to clear
Yeah,
because
the back
Scratchy's is
side
covering
is back
on
side
the
is
other
so
side. Zelsis and John QT left alone, and it's all onto the leader now. 12 HP in the face of 3.
Yeah, nicely done. Love the change up on this one. Love the switch up. Marv did so well. Hit the shots, they pick up the op again, and then now it's just like, okay, everything doesn't really make sense anymore because now when we try and avoid Demon 1, actually Marv has an op, so
Well, I think
their
good on
plan
NRG
has
too, to
been
understand, like, you're
shut
gonna have
down
to
a little
cover
bit.
for him. They have to push really aggressively to clear him out of behind
Yeah.
Jenny.
And also, just from the start of the round from NRG, masking the off presence, right?
Yeah, yep.
Demon 1 on, he got hit by that dagger on purpose. He wanted
This is
Sen
gonna be
to
fun.
know that he was there, so that opens up the kill from Marv.
And they
Man, that
continue
was-
to juggle this.
that was a
top
fun round.
Once again in the hands of Marv.
Look at this.
Oh,
did you see him?
oh,
No.
oh.
Oh, but they know he's there now. Oh my God.
Second
And Second
actually
just
kind of
destroys
diffed him.
him. They've invested the ult. They're gonna head B. Crashies is here though, and Ethan's not far off. And they've kind of been split up.
Not the
remember
best
the last
plant
time I seen one like
for
that
where
from
they're
Demon
at
1.
though. They definitely need to try. I would be tempted to put more,
I would have lost my mind.
right?
Not with an op, surely.
You've seen crazy.
Wait, really? This is a hard round for Sentinels to win. Let's see what the spam's like.
Something I wanna
They still
point
got the
out is that
Omen
Tens
flash.
has been holding on to his Omen flash. And speaking
Bro,
of
Tens
Tens,
is
just takes Victor's head clean off.
3 left up for the defense. As the timer continues to tick away, there's that paranoia. A tap from Ethan and the molly at his feet. Didn't
Yeah,
get
molly
attacked.
was good.
They have to win these gunfights because they know now that it's not being stuck. Ethan, halfway there, 3/4, 90%. He's gonna stick it in.
another stick. Oh man! Shout out to Marv. Obviously, good smoke from him to get it on towards the spike.
Like that. That's nuts.
That's
Yeah, and
crazy.
this is what I was talking about, right? If
Stealing
this
that
if this
one
was a
away
plant over towards
was
stairs,
NRG.
this is a done round, right? We're seeing,
Very,
especially in
very clean
EMEA
from
right
both
now,
sides, but
like
5 rounds
pretty much
for
teams are just
Based off
they're
of how they
so
played the last
confident
time
in
they
that
played
after plant
defense.
over towards stairs that they're smoking themselves off. because they know their spam is good. When you get the plant over towards here, a lot harder, right? You got like literally double the amount of positions that you can be in to defuse it than it being over towards stairs.
They kept it competitive, and I feel like ahead of us as we turn things around and as we
And what you're going to be seeing in this half,
you're mentioning, Dre, a little bit about how you felt like given the
feels a
history
bit
for
odd.
Sentinels, a 7-5 half kind of feels okay.
Yeah, and yeah, they were so solid, just like Ender said, on these retakes, which I think is the name of the game for both these teams. Great IGLing from both sides.
They're playing in the smokes, they're playing in the
Oh
smokes.
my.
Dizzy over the top, the
And
KO
the
flash
flash
there too, and now they
beyond.
interrupt. How much more can they find? Victor and Ethan keeping them at bay.
Oh
In the
man,
face
Delsa's
of the
had to
knife,
somehow
they
kill
find
one there.
another.
He's just locked out in there. Tens needs to somehow kill everyone. There's one. You got to kill two
Just
more,
when it
mate.
looked like they were going to find success everywhere across the map, Tens is there to counter just a bit. Is he going to
my
find more?
goodness.
Oh, spamming through the smoke, but they don't turn.
Low.
Mark is just on the other side. Ghost puts him away. Now John QT in a 1v3. All of them weak. All of them tagged. The smokes refresh. And the timing's just so he doesn't see him. John QT with one. But the double face is a little bit too much.
What was a clean shot from John? Gets counterpicked from Victor. But yeah, that fight, kind of like NRG's defense, honestly, but way more aggressive. And you see the prep work from both teams now coming through. Both teams have such a good read on each other. I feel like going into this half for NRG, I think they're going to try to find sites that John is playing retake at.
Husk, thank you so much for the 17 months. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Find Victor. Where's Victor playing?
Right.
He's playing retake most of the time. Let's go
Can't
to the
win a
close
map
plans,
with
go
that.
to the retakes.
I mean, technically you can win a map with that because even
Early
K-Corp
space
did it
denied once
against Fnatic, but it's very rare,
I think they
especially
should
at
be
this
aware
level, that you can be the
that Sentinels
team
does like to put
when
these
you don't get a
track plays onto the
pistol
B area.
on a map.
That's why you see them taking mid. And honestly, this was the bread and butter of the last time they played. It was getting Demon 1 set up, trying to take 1v1s into mid or market area. And that's why this team plays the Jet instead of the Raze. They want to have Demon 1 try to get that pick and then dash out.
Interesting decision was just made there by Sentinels. They fed the orb. It could have gone into Sazi's hands, second hands, or Zelsis's hands, and they put it in towards Zekken, who's now the closest to having his ult online.
And they might make it here in time for this hit. NRG not
Yeah,
taking
the
their
damage
time
might
and
be alright here.
taking the window.
Got 5 of them.
I think Sen have a hard read.
They got like
There's a fake
what
mid.
what util do they want to use for this?
Look at this.
Do they decide to flash sides?
A 5-on-5.
They were all so quiet. John QT falls crashing.
One
pushing
KO
forward. The
flash.
flash on the other side of the wall is going to cause disarray across the site.
Although the timing was like good, they got a little bit unlucky. Yeah, couldn't really just make it like a set plan off it. It had to be just a reactive plan where they push through after the wall, and then Zolstis was just like, I'll flash through and we'll just go.
So important because we saw Victor even just there finessing, right?
Exactly. There you see that wall. And it was Crashy, I believe it was Crashy, who funneled in behind the wall as soon as they had that early contact. Yeah. You're absolutely right.
Very good game planning around the comp that they have, because they don't have all this utility to clear these tight corners and these places that people could be hiding behind, right? So they have
Insta flash goes in. Are they going to disrespect this smoke?
CT is so crucial to do that.
No.
And again, a very slow round from NRG. It's really taking their time. Look at this Viper wall for the B split.
And this was nicely done from TenZ. I like this use of the cage over towards middle. It means you have an extra smoke, right?
But he's already gotten so much value. John trying to turn the flash, the clip runs dry, and Demon's there to greet him.
2v4 technically. Let's see what happens.
I don't think he's gonna pick this.
Is a bonus. Any bit of damage here is good for NRG.
Yeah. I don't think he likes the Phantom very much, Doug. Great molly.
Yeah, they've just been a couple of threats. Ethan's tapped the spike twice, daring and
I
beckoning.
have no idea about this guy B main. Second should be getting to this angle. You can see him right about now.
Oh, the timing was perfect. Ethan in a 1v3 with the call.
Second's looking great.
And for a second there, I was kind of worried. You know, when Zolstis mollied the default
2 people died, so swing round.
I thought they wanted to punish him. Sure.
Got enough depth in this to see a swing round.
We already have a win con of Zekin flanking that entire round. Why?
Omen flash just missed.
So you can tell.
Okay, you must be able to get your Omen flash. Like, you must be able to do a lineup of an Omen flash, right? That would hit higher and lower there. I'm pretty confident.
Let's go, baby. Every round.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, if you can do it on split over towards B.
All these questions about experience and can you handle the biggest stages, the biggest moments so far. I mean, he's answered the call and he's done so quite admirably.
This entire offseason was meant for him to basically get that experience on LAN and everything. Take him over the edge. I don't think Victor knows that TenZ is here. Shadows traveling. This is a crazy timing.
Wait, this is kind of mad.
That Vic likes to throw this
is this a big Byron where they're trying to punish their default and their default is doing a deeper cam and they realize that they can get to this angle and then they can go behind the cam and it won't see them? That's nice. You can punish a default like this and you have something that you think's gonna work. That's really, really cool. Yes, they use a cam aggro.
There's no flash on the
and they bring it out on the big buy round where we have 2 people.
I think John is aware.
They can't buy and they're pretty much 2 people on each team.
Will the mid players from NRG get first contact is the question.
They just seem so far away. No, it's Vic who's creeping forward. The contact
Vic
out.
sees his elbow, Doug.
I don't know that he did. John QT toggling the camera, now spotting Demon 1.
Holy hell.
Something is afoot, both of them spotted. They've got trips, they have cams.
And the flash is good.
Is there a punish? Is there something to capitalize on it? Yes.
Keep an eye on Crashies.
Can he find any more
I think
value?
Crashies has to commit there.
Getting in, getting his kill, then quickly taking a step back. Marvin Crashies into 2v5 with 13 seconds left. The spike still not in a comfortable spot as they crumble. A flawless round for Sentinels as they punch back.
That was so clean, Doug.
2 people that can't buy it. This is really good for them.
Of every gap that was there and having crossfires on every gap. That was a flawless round.
Yeah, and this was definitely a setup to punish their default as well. When you have one of them, you know you're onto a good one. And it's definitely a shout out to Sentinels for just making sure that they did their punish of the default in the most important rounds, right? They wait for the big swing rounds and then they manage to punish it. So it's not like doing it on an eco or something else or like a round that doesn't mean as much. They wait for the most impactful round to use that empty.
These last couple rounds, he's really heating up. I can tell by his aim too. He's got that little crackness back into him. SEN is the script.
And it might be.
Oh my gosh.
A 2-round lead for NRG. They're the ones who
it's
call
very
timeout,
close considering there's been a double pistol
from their grasps.
Yeah, they still have a lead here, but it's definitely getting a little uncomfortable with how these last 2 rounds have gone for the way of SEN. And just great setups, and honestly all off of John there on default, playing that corner so well, jiggling sight, jiggling his wrap, and pretty much just staying alive. Yeah, like he probably could have committed on that Demon 1 shot, right? But the difference is he knows the 100% win play, right? Which is just sit in the back there and just stay alive for as long as he can, wait for the rotates. Ten's Omen flashes have been killing it.
I mean, they've been on point.
Yeah,
they've been perfect.
They've been killing it. And he's been holding on to them. It's something that's very interesting.
So,
maybe a
2 people that had money
game plan
by a
read or something. Because even on the attacking side, he was holding on to it for the post plant.
2 people. I thought that we were going to go from this from the knife thing, but maybe they only do it with multiples, or if there's some kind of sound.
They've taken a lot of space mid though. The buy is lackluster.
The 2 hero guns
so far.
trying to contact towards middle. Well, actually they kind of split up, 1 on each.
Just throwing a little shoulder, showing a little skin, and then backing right on up.
Inch is looking pretty good. Can
Saucy's there to greet on the other side. Meanwhile, Ten's got the best of Morphed. Oh, Saucy with 3.
nice round from Sassy on this one. Dude, Sentinels look pretty in control at the moment. Even in these weird situations, like their reactions are great.
He went nuts.
Yeah, they cleaned him up before he had a chance to fire the thing.
He did a clip right there, and he's been relatively quiet in terms of firepower all game. So for him to be,
This is gonna get stupid though.
At such a crucial time, it's very
Visual
important going forward.
on defense though.
And kind of dangerous from the likes of NRG now. Wow.
Big play out from Saucy. And the
Goes
lead
over towards A and again.
to dwindle away. Just 1 now. 1 round separating these 2
Oh,
squads.
What?
He's in the flow state right now.
The man has ascended.
Dude, that's a big buy round.
That's why he's a part of this roster. Small little things like that, just understanding timings. But it works out for him this time.
And they have the luxury, too, of having such a big advantage with so much time left
And
on
then,
the round.
was that because the
They
knife
can
was
still play
shot
the
as
map
well
however
then?
they want.
Yeah, getting rid of that Viper alert. They don't have to worry about this at all.
Right,
Just
exactly.
contact here. You'll probably see Saucy just jiggling this, but the main fight is actually going to happen here in Market.
Ten's is close. He has a paranoia.
Knife goes over towards B main, and that's gonna hit the Cypher.
They should be ready for
Wait.
this.
Yeah, I think they're aware.
Trip got
It's
hit.
broken, though.
The Trip got hit, so he decided to change his knife up, and then that got shot over towards Market. So don't actually get any info on this really, other than there's someone in B main that they knew about anyway, because the Trip was shot.
What do they do off of this, though?
Got 30 seconds. We still have 3 people here.
NRG are playing this so
30
carefully,
seconds left.
so quietly, so cautiously.
Still a kill trip on side as well.
Tens is ahead of the cage.
Demon 1 pushing forward. Ten's falls. Neural theft used.
Yeah, no one to be able to get a kill off that kill
They
trip
were
because
down
they
in
took
numbers
Market.
and they
Dude,
snatched this
Victor
thing
is
right back.
ripping them apart on this rounds.
Spike planted. Last player
Ooh.
Mark was there to greet. Saucy
Well,
unaware.
the 4v5
No real
crumbled.
chance to fight back.
All 5 of them without getting a kill,
I mean, what
maybe?
great mid-rounding.
Yeah, it was
With
really
NRG,
good mid-rounding.
Without Viper.
Yeah.
Without the lurk.
Putting doubt
On
in
all
the
their
minds of
gunfights,
Sen.
Victor
Off of
did
that
so
top
much
mid-smoke,
though.
Yeah, they did have a cam that was holding that space the entire time, but the fact that they put so much pressure on that B area.
Good
John
news for
had to get
Sentinels
off
is
that
money's
cam,
out of control.
and that opened
Like
up the gap
fully.
for Jimmy Marv
We
to
got
come all the way
6.
back around top mid and catch that
Damn,
timing
look at
off
these
the B main
3.
contact.
And to hold, yeah.
And just real quick, I gotta say, yeah, Tyson's been feeling himself the last couple rounds, but I think that kind of got to his head here because for some reason he took a timing in front of those cages that Victor threw and ultimately gave Victor a 1v1, and him dying there, that was a disaster. That opened up the entire map.
Take a look at that. We'll take a look at that opening kill one more time. Ultimately irrelevant in how things played out. I also love the little hezzy that NRG threw in there once they hit Market.
Yeah, cutting noise.
Just pausing for half a second. I mean, it wasn't very long, but it was just enough to cause problems.
Yeah, and since Sen gave the A main line, they had no info on whether or not.
Where are we at with the money? Everyone's relatively good. Like we got one person that can't buy. We're gonna have knives next. So there's 2 buy rounds back to back, no matter what.
He gets off the
So
cam.
big round, but doesn't mean as much as some of the others.
Just one gun fired.
You should understand from the audio cue that more than one person was seen by that though. But nobody moving from the likes of SEN.
Crashies is 1 point away from having his ult online.
This is a new Viper wall, by the way.
Yeah, it is a little bit different. The angle is, isn't it?
Go close Seekers as the smoke goes down.
The
We got
flash.
Wall to actually just make sure they can get over towards A site and then pinch
Tens
through.
again. He commits
Tens
it.
nearly takes them down. This is a massive hill from Eve and he gets both of these up. Got Viper ult, a little bit more over towards one side, funnel them more heavier over towards short. This is good. Good ult, and we have the trip that's here as well on top of
And
this.
that's a perfect thing to try to clear out. Something like this.
Oh, this is perfect.
We'll see if it can find value. It's gonna tag him.
Now what?
Do they flood though?
They kind of have to flood to get the kill, and Marv just stops them.
Forward, expecting the aggression. The pink gets dropped. How much more can they find? They're trying to flash out and funnel through the utility. A 3v3, Jonky T 1 HP as he falls. Zelsis left alone, 16
Oh, man.
HP in a 1v2.
Marv's played this round
Tries
so...
to get a free one in the spam.
He omen
and it's
flushed
just
his
not
team
gonna be
there right
found.
as well, just knowing that it would hit them.
Clutch for this team. Understands that
Marv
he has to
did,
push
yeah,
up
Marv's
there. He has to
understanding
try
of
to
this
take
whole
out anybody
situation
walking
was
into that
just
Viper's pit, because if he didn't,
perfect.
Crashies is just dead and it opens up the entire retake for Sentinels.
I think the other thing too is Marv's understanding of the timing on that.
Exactly.
No, the pit went up, Crashies got tagged, and there was still just a slight delay before he dropped back down off that box and
Like we
challenged
said,
the pit.
2 buy rounds in a row.
Perfect timing. He understood
Yeah.
that the molly from Crashies was there at first. He didn't want to drop right away. And he's 17 and 12 right now. Really taking
And
over.
now, even with this though, their
A
loss
3-round
bonus
lead
is
was
so good
down
that
to
they're
1,
fine.
but NRG
This
has
is
found
low,
a
but this
second
can be a
piece of
drop.
life.
I like this from NRG. These slow rounds. Not trying to get caught by anything aggro. They don't want the round to end in the first, 15 seconds.
And
which-
Sentinels look like
when
they're
you're
going
up
for
against the
a
likes of these
bit
shooters
more of a
on
risk on
Sentinels,
this one.
it can really happen that fast.
And that's really been their approach the entire half,
Yeah.
right? Meticulously dissecting and devouring everything the defense is showing.
Skydog goes in over
I will
towards
say here for
market.
Sentinels, they
It
take
sees
a
the
lot of
trip.
space, amen. There's just a trip
During the
keeping it
dog,
back.
he pings exactly where the side of the trip is, so that the jet can spam the trip.
Down mid.
Then we have the trade over towards A. Get a smoker though, like that's big.
You see the hours of
Take
RB
down
going
the
in
smokes.
to these games.
But
Against
now
other
you know
teams
that
where
they
Sentinels
have
will
to
break
pretty
that
much
trip,
funnel
but this
over
time,
towards side. No one's ever
staying
going to
there,
go over
not
towards A because
breaking
they
it.
can't smoke off where this square
Understanding
is.
that NRG likes to rewalk into space.
I mean, you could gamble with that to be honest. You could double.
And usually Zek
You could double upside. They might double upside. Looks like that Tens has a pretty good reading of this. Oh my
Making
goodness.
small mistakes of staying in for too long.
Sassy can get a lot here. If he tucks, the first is found, the second does too.
Omen flash right off of that.
And the Dizzy.
Oh, this guy's.
Enemy remaining.
Yeah, well, it's Demon 1. He gets his first.
Isn't that funny?
10 seconds left though, flash
Nice
in his
flash on
face, the
this.
spike in hand, but just no room allotted, no space found. They continue to swarm and pursue him from every single angle.
Okay,
What was
nicely
that
done.
volley?
So yeah, we have a
really
1-9
threw the
on
whole
this, right? But we
whole
have knives
kitchen
and
at
we have an
Demon
extra
One.
person that can drop
You
as
can
well.
tell.
So you would
They
imagine
don't
knives
want
comes
them to
down
get
onto
anything
this one and
going,
they
not
force
even a
out into
3K.
it.
They want a one and done.
Yeah,
They
and
want to trade him instantly.
Maybe?
And I think it can be looked at two ways, right?
There-
one
there's
of them
an
is, oh,
option here.
respect
There's
to
an
Demon
option that
One,
they
you know,
save.
great, and all those things are
I mean, sorry, there's an option that
but
they
I think
eco.
you have-
Low
you can
buy.
consider the other side of it as well. Is that's just the intelligent way to play around him.
Yeah,
Right?
especially
Like-
in this comp too. right?
Exactly. Yeah.
This comp is meant for lurks. It's meant for contact plays. And
Insta
here comes
fast
aggression
hit.
here.
Demon
A change
1
of
goes
pace from
in,
NRG,
gets
but
hit by the knife.
initial
Delsis has his
reaction
ult.
slows down the entire push.
Dude, so nice from Zekken, just not over peeking. Just pre-aim set for this one angle, gets out of there. Nice, nicely done as well from Tens being on top of this lock.
Refusing to relent on
Is just a
Sunset.
low buy though. Don't worry too much. NRG decide to low buy on this. They managed to get a few hero guns.
These
2
are
hero
dangerous
guns, they had
rounds from
knives.
NRG.
That is true. They have 2 rifles too.
When sound is cut and nothing is being shown, they just finesse their way. Look, they're sitting behind the trip. They break it. Now what? What's the next reaction? That's Victor coming out.
Not
There's
this
still
again
one
though,
more on
right?
site.
And John was here last time.
Oh my god.
And he's alone. And
Dude,
there's
this
help
is like
maybe
deja
around the
vu.
corner
Victor
via
can get
Celsius.
another
He's
kill.
just now finally starting
Oh
to
bro,
arrive.
he's done it again.
The leader's overwhelmed. Now weapons
He
are
did
ready. All
the
three of the
exact
members
same
of
thing in
NRG
the
rifles.
other round.
They haven't committed to getting the spike down quite yet. Celsius popping the ult, Ethan committing to the plan.
And this time,
And it looks like it's
we
for
get a
May.
better plan over towards stairs. And they have
They
no
don't
vision
have any
block
post-plant utility.
in terms of Sentinels.
So
They got to
patient,
frag out
Rita.
heavy.
This Sen.
And Marved,
But it's the patience
once
gonna be
Sassy
their downfall.
dies,
It's
sorry,
gonna be too much.
once Ethan
Second
dies,
with
might
the
be
first.
tempted to smoke himself
Color
off.
me shocked.
Oh my,
Second with the
oh
third.
my god.
Celsius gets it back.
Don't think they needed to
Danger,
peek. I would
disaster
love
avoided.
to know. Would love to know how long
NRG almost brought
we had
that
left
round
on this
back.
smoke, because if this
I
smoke
set it
comes
up
off and he
perfectly.
smokes
So
himself off,
dangerous.
and it kind of works as a
In the
smoke to
rounds
mean
where
that they
the-
can't push,
the sound
but they
is
can
just
equally
cut.
spam the plant there, I think that's a
When
different
they put
round.
down in the minds of Sen, but Sen just going back
But yeah,
to
nice
their
shots though.
fundamental playstyle of playing the retakes on this map when they're up numbers.
So maybe a misplay from
This time
NRG.
closing it
I
out,
don't know
think
the timing
Marv
on
in
the
that
smoke.
scenario,
Could have also
he
been
got jump
okay.
spotted by Zek in there, but still stayed on the angle.
Shots.
Gets punished.
Okay, now we
Still
gotta
such
start
a
paying
close
attention,
game.
because this actually
Anybody can
does
take this
matter.
away.
If Sentinels win this, they're almost
Zek
up
does
to
his
12, and they decide to go aggro.
Paranoia! He doesn't get
And
it
Demon
off!
1 did not get
The
hit by
fuse
that
is
Omen
extinguished!
flash.
And the payload isn't delivered.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just too
Early
wide an
attempt on a
area, you have
strike
to
and aggression
gamble.
From the defense. It's instantly popped.
Demon 1 was the one that got punished in the previous round with his ult out. This time clapping back.
exactly where you are.
And again, Dre, the DNA is the same. They cut noise, instilling just the tiniest fragment of doubt, creeping into the minds of the defense.
Sassy made it look at least that he was going that way.
They have to play
Double
elbow
backs
because of
down.
that
Is he gonna
rifle
try and
wall.
take a
Sassy
timing
can't
with
give up
that
space.
info?
He's gone aggressive. He's
He
ahead
is,
of
but
it.
Crashies is so
And
on
he's
top
punished
of it.
for it.
Again, you gotta
Another
remember
one
they saw
down.
exactly where everyone was after
He's
that
playing this perfectly right now.
ult,
Tense
and that
a really
is
good spot,
very
though, but
impressive
Crashies,
from him.
You wonder if he's aware. Oh, the timing's so good. 10
Speaking of
seconds
impressive,
before
not
both Mali
bad.
at his feet.
2v3 now.
Ultimately cannot
John
persist.
could take a timing.
Spike planted.
Celsius and John left alone. There is a challenge from behind the box as the wall goes up.
Oh, this wall is so good. He gets out.
Last player
I thought he
standing.
was gonna hit that shot. Celsius now flashed. Decayed. Paranoid.
It's not planted for them though.
They still have so much time. There's nothing keeping him back. He's gotten it to half. That's all it's
Mate,
gonna be.
Crashies in this
Crashies
round.
on the round with the
Dude,
short
Crashies and
NRG gets
Victor,
half
the
point.
combo together. I mean, honestly, everyone's had a lot of standout rounds. But,
So clean.
yeah,
from
this was
Crashies.
great from him.
And Demon 1 to open it up like this.
Wow.
Party's over.
Dude, Marv,
That's rough.
Marv was out of there. Like, I'm leaving. Good luck.
And honestly, if Demon 1 doesn't hit that shot, his dash was not primed and ready there.
Yeah, he was done. But not only to hit it, but
They
also
lost
to hit it
timeout, and there's 2
before
chances for them to
it
get
goes off.
get
So
this
round
one over.
1 is just insane.
He's so
Over the
confident in
finish
those
line.
moments. Those millisecond timings where it's make it or break it. And that's why he is a champion. NRG now. Match point. They have really good ults coming up online. Crashy is getting his Viper Pit. I think you're going to have to see Sen playing more aggressive in these mains on this round, but will NRG read into it? Because they understand that once that...
Yeah, keep
Man,
your
that thing
super
is-
serious
That
thought.
thing is disturbing, bro. That thing freaks me out, man.
Continue what you were saying.
But if this Viper Pit goes
The double
down,
pistol, yeah.
I mean,
Dude,
that could be the nail in the coffin.
Imagine
Right.
this map if Sentinels got a pistol.
For
Oh,
Sentinels,
it'd be
this
so
map.
close right now.
Oh, and it looks
Like it's
NBA.
close as it is. But
I think they understand that.
I still think it's impressive to get it to this, to be honest.
Played on retake. Quite a bit of rounds.
Also, keep an eye out on Marv's ult. He's been so aggressive with his TPs. Demon 1 already falling.
The good news is though, if they can get it to overtime, you would
I love what they
say
tried
that they
doing
won
there.
more
There
buy
was a deep
rounds, so
smoke
they
into
would be
B main
favored.
into spawn,
Just
and the
they
TP
gotta
perhaps
get
perhaps
there.
suggest that's where he was going.
But Celsius's knife just denied all of that. He actually canceled the Omenal as well.
Cage triggered. Tripwire destroyed.
Sentinels with the numbers advantage.
And they get the pit down. Crashy's getting healed up, but not to full.
And he still doesn't have it. Marv just tucked. Not.
Oh no.
Not from here. Oh, every single shot misses. And Zekin doesn't.
Damn, that flash is good.
Continue to push forward. Wait. Crashies and Vic left alone.
It's these two as well. They have no idea about tens. Oh man, that was nice. That was nice from tens. Cool round. This is good.
Life for Sentinels. All off of Celsius's knife. There was no smoke that was able to come out lane here. And that gets Demon 1 to be punished, losing the 1v1 against Celsius.
One enemy remaining.
And that was that retake that yeah, that was that retake that Ender was talking about.
Yeah.
With the Gecko flash over the top. So NRG no answer for that when they were down numbers. Everything riding onto this round. And Marv sitting on a stinger. They gotta set Crashies up.
You just don't have any guns, bro. Ethan has a classic.
He actually has a classic.
That the dagger did just hit Crashies here, so they are aware.
Poison orb emitting.
Crashy started on the side of the map. What's the reaction from NRG? Still cutting noise. Putting doubt in the minds of SEN.
I mean, their approach does not change.
Here we go, they're starting to gear up. Walking towards that B site, but I like this proactivity from SEN. This should give them the info that this will be a B hit. And I just gotta say, the IGLing from both teams so far has been immaculate.
Oh, it's been a treat to watch.
It seems like they always pick the right side.
First trip
Well, might be good for a lot. Might be good for a lot. He gets all three. That was so clean. 2v5. Wait, that Omen flash is... Oh, mate, tens. What a round from tens. Oh, my. Back to back, kind of, because the 2K before was pretty meaningful. And they get it to overtime and they didn't win a pistol. So you would, I mean, you gotta give them the advantage in this one. They should be feeling real confident. Oh man, that was sick.
I mean, that's the tens we know.
Dude, ADS as well.
That's vintage 10.
What is this?
What the?
Oh my gosh. It's like his bullets just have like a magnet on everybody's head.
And that was to force OT.
Yeah.
I mean, he gets picked there.
Bro, he's incredible right now. Like his util,
Three members and
his util has been so good, but his fragging has actually been insane. What's he on? Dude, 23 to 14, 13 assists was that?
An op in the hands
Okay,
of
op comes out for Demon 1. It's one of the, not the first time, but normally over towards B main we've seen him. They change it up, put him over towards A.
These passive lines that Demon 1 has been playing all game long. Makes you think maybe reading a little too much into it.
Vic's here. The cam's gonna feel a lot of the pressure. He's got to tuck tail and try to get away. But Zekin's gone hunting! Victor two!
Spike down A.
The tandem falls, crumbles! At the feet of Victor, and Demon 1 finds value at the op. What can they do to counter?
Raid boss is
Tens
still
and
alive in
Celsius.
terms of tens.
Spike not in hand, position surrounded.
This kill on Demon 1 would be
Last
everything.
player standing. Spike down A.
As I say that, Crash, he's just one tap Celsius.
Oh my.
NRG takes
He kind of almost give him an extra bullet there, maybe.
Victor going huge
Yeah,
there.
Victor, dude, how has Victor got a second one here? That was, I mean, he did good to get one. Oh,
Jumping the gun.
and Chair wants to
A
end
little
this.
too early was the youngin. NRG won the round, and they're the ones that take the timeouts.
Yes, it just becomes a 2-minute
disgusting.
long timeout.
That's just gross.
Little pixel.
It happens every so often. It's
All he
pretty
saw was
rare.
the tip of his head. Nice shot.
Okay, no ops on this
I don't think
one.
we're gonna see anything different here.
Yeah,
from
what
NRG. I
what
think
did
we're gonna see
they
another slow
what did they
default.
talk about?
But that's a different wall.
Oh, it's their pistol wall. It's the old pistol wall.
Crash, he's sectioning off mid, going
They
deep
split.
into their spawn.
Suppressed. There.
Crash is getting hit on purpose there. It's SEN, not even worried about it. Just complete retake on that side of the map.
I mean, look, yeah, and also they're investing 3 to hold the middle of the map. They have to respect the wall. They have to respect the possibility of a flash on the other side of it and the deep push mid.
NRG really cooked with this, keeping 2-3 players in mid with just this one wall.
And dude, the mind games continue. Marv just smoked
insane.
market. There's nobody there.
The wall on its own
Leading
creates a
top
lot
mid,
of pressure over towards middle. We have a
Seen
camera.
this before.
We have 3
This
players
time now
here.
on top of the box.
And I wonder if it is because, like, when they've used this
He's got
wall,
2 trips to play off.
have they only ever split
They must
over
know now.
towards...
What's a foot?
back
Ten's
of
waiting
B.
on the other side of the smoke. No!
Might be a
Victor's
genius
awesome.
call, just trying to think that they're going to anti them.
John
I'm not too
exploring.
sure.
Here.
He had the
They get
moment,
out
not clutch
towards
this
side,
time,
they get
though.
the plant towards stairs.
Flash deep
I
into
mean-
spawn. The spike committed.
A spam kill. Did he hit the trip?
May have. Ethan flash. He's
Oh
got 2, 3
my
flashes in
God.
his face. Now Zekin's there.
That is constantly flashed.
Numbers in favor of
We've got to
Sentinels.
keep an eye on Marv. He's gone round the world on this one. It is a good plant. I think he needs to smoke his team, Marv.
But is it
I know
gonna
it
take
sounds
too long?
mental, but I'm telling you, it is the play
I
when
mean,
you
the
get
onus
this.
here is on Sentinels. They have to take some
Gotta-
space. They have
gotta
to do
get
something
this-
about it here. Wingman got half. Wingman
Player standing.
gets you so close, but can Marv get a 1v3? He's gonna have to finish it
Oh,
on his own,
okay.
and he can't.
Again, I just think in NRG sometimes in these afterplants maybe could benefit from watching like the Heretics K-Corp game where they smoke themselves off and they just spam. This is twice now, but they could have ended it with that.
He couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah, he had no choice, man.
There was a nade behind him. He had to run into the flash. From Saucy. Poor guy. Just full blind. And that's where you see the Gecko just get so much value, right? On these retakes. Having the Dizzy defuse the bomb. Tap the bomb,
And
right? So you have 4
still
guys
in
just
this one. No op for Demon 1 on this though on defense.
And so double OT on the cards. These 2 teams, it's just been the first map, but they're really pushing each other.
That flash made contact with Crash.
No smoke again? Yeah, but they can. You can play time for it. I think in both of the rounds they could have played time. Other one they aggroed over towards here. The second one they could literally double swing, kill Gecko, and then tuck back in. Then smoke could come in.
Off the cooldown.
Pretty sure they could have planned it a little bit better. It just looks like something that they haven't
No one really
practiced.
showing any early aggression anywhere.
No, I think there's.
But
a real
again,
good
I
chance
wasn't
they
expecting
wait
many
here and
teams to
regroup
practice.
beef with
This
Celsius
map
to
is
get
like
back on the line,
fast,
and
ever
then they go.
evolving, and if you haven't
That's what I was
seen
talking
it,
about, the
then
great
you don't know
IGLing
about
from
it.
both sides. Always picking the site with less numbers. These IGLs have a hard read on the game right now,
Marv'd in the 10 spot.
especially when they're on attack.
Start to see some of the flashes out.
that's
Both
good
of them
volley.
through. And look at Marv. He's up top. Right where Thames was a few rounds
As an
ago.
Omen flash as well, wants to save that for the retake. We get the plant on the wall. We've seen this one not work out in terms of the after plant, so maybe they want to
NRG
fight
with
site
numbers.
heavier. Yeah, it
And
looks
there's no
like
late
it.
flank
They
at
don't want to
least
get
yet.
smoked off, especially
Look at Sentinels, they're not
especially
wanting
when
to
this
play off site.
wall is literally
I mean,
made
they
for it.
can't because of Viper Wall. They have to play on site.
Great Omen flash.
Buys a little bit of time to dash it forward out onto their left. Ten's trying to hold him back and he can't.
Player standing.
It's all onto Celsius. A 1v2. Jumping up on top of the box, creeping forward. Timing.
Demon 1.
Huge. Celsius cannot
Another
convert.
chance for NRG in this one.
NRG with the lead again.
Yeah.
Look at both teams are so
I mean, honestly,
good
both of these
at
teams could benefit from watching the K-Corp game. The retakes are looking retakes are looking kind of uncomfy.
Understanding that
I mean,
he
sorry,
just
the
needs to
after
get his
plants
one
are
to
looking
get out
uncomfy.
to set up that amazing retake potential that they have.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense though in terms of seeing the walls over towards B main. They realize with this plant they can't
But NRG match point.
be
once
doing
again.
that.
This is what, the 3rd time now?
Yeah,
They've had this opportunity.
and they're doing this mid wall again. It looks like. This time, do they actually use it? Is the question. Maybe a mid.
Yeah, they're gonna do that pistol.
Oh,
And
it
they
seems
still
like
they
they
do
want
with the
to.
pistol, 3 over towards here, split off market,
He's a
4
little
person.
behind the flash, just a
So
little
5
late.
person split, 1-1-3.
Maybe thinking that he had a hard
And so
read
this
on
was the round that
setup from Sentinels.
Sentinels
bit of a
thought they were
gamble, but
gonna
you know
do
what?
earlier
When
once
you're
they
in
did
there,
this wall, even
when you're
me,
in the
to be
driver's
honest
seat
with
like
you.
this, you know, sometimes you gotta go for plays like that to try to win, you know?
I think part of that goes to how they played around this wall in the previous OT.
Yeah.
Previously, it was a threat. Maybe just banking on the fact
Yeah,
that
they're-
they might not believe.
They were trying to. Honestly, I respect the timeout from chat. Like the fact the other one from earlier, right, where he said to do this wall, but actually they've put so much anti in that they're gonna stack heavier middle,
Yeah, he's been a proper menace.
and they're gonna think we're gonna do this, but actually we're
Gunfire
gonna hit
erupts,
B
his
main, and
bodies
then it's
fall on
weaker.
both sides.
This is
Like it
this
was a nice call in the
slow
timeout.
round again. But this,
Just missed that
peak
after block
there
thing.
will be the read, that this
Nice,
will be
good hits,
another
knife
one of
hits
those slow
too.
rounds where they end B.
It's kind of up to
That
Victor
knife
to try and make a play here.
Wow. Vic with the lock.
And Tens has been
Can't find any.
outrageous on this
That was
map.
huge.
Sentinels with the numbers
30
advantage.
seconds left.
And the very likely possibility of another round of OT. Oh,
Last player
Molly soaring over the sky. Marv getting spammed through the smoke. Ethan left alone.
Nicely done.
And he will ultimately
Yeah, let's go again on this
succumb
one.
to pressure.
Triple overtime.
And honestly, it hasn't been close. I mean, NRG have had map point a couple of times, but
Yeah.
it never really feels like they're a kill
Switching
away.
sides.
It's been pretty decisive.
Sen was so confident there to give all of B. And it's kind of a like it's kind of like a mind game, you know, like Victor has all that
To an
B
extent,
space, so that
Daredevil
makes you
is
wanna
maybe
have
not
B.
the best
But
use of
Sentinels
time
was aware-
sometimes,
Tyson
but
was aware that he could be in sight that entire time.
I think it would benefit
Just great control
every so often,
of emotions and not over
especially on new
this time.
maps.
I feel bad.
So far, like, yeah, he's had great IGLing this entire map, but now is when you see
And
that,
it looks
you
like
know,
it's about who
that
can win the
rumor.
attack rounds.
a facade of IGLs being able to frag while they're IGLing, yeah?
So
Having a little bit of a
aggro
rough
mid.
time in that department.
Goopy Goblin with the Prime.
A lot
Thank
of
you
space
so much,
taken from
man.
the defense
Appreciate the
across
Prime
middle of the
usage, dude. Thank you very much. Appreciate the
Like they're
support.
ready for this aggression, but I think Zekin made an audio cue when he got off this angle.
The dash went out, but Marv stays.
Wow.
Oh,
Does John Hart clear this?
He has to look.
He's looking right at him. The gun barrel's gonna give him away, and he gets the kill.
Wow. So smart.
Smoker down.
Will this
They were
finally be the
very
moment that
aware with
Sentinels
this
are
one.
able to push
Arabelle as
NRG
well.
to
Thank
map
you
point?
so much, Arabelle.
Now he's just
Appreciate
gonna
you.
be the
Thank
human
you
drone.
for the Prime as well,
As
man.
I've said
Appreciate
so many
that.
times
Thanks for the
before.
support as well, dude.
Pesky lurk.
He's gonna get all the info here.
And Sentinels are glad to just hold, right? They don't have to make a ton of noise.
Man, look at John. He's doing so much
smart.
pressure on this round.
From Sen to
What
come
the
back
hell?
to the A site. Might seem like it could be the
Pulls
obvious
his
play,
team
but
over. Cypher playing here.
It
We're
might
going to
be
be
to
playing
Victor,
retake.
because he's really
and
far
play the
up.
numbers.
He's hearing everything. Does he try to peek ahead of the room? But no, they're taking a step back.
Damn,
It's a
look at the
great
util. Damn,
Somehow,
bro,
honestly,
everything.
Victor doesn't get away with as much damage as I would have expected.
there it is.
The spike sunk into the soil of the site.
Wow.
At Vic's feet. Saucy's
This
there to
might be
clear.
the attack rounds. Keep an eye on this as well. Ten's going for the luck. They have not thrown this in. Yeah, they have not thrown this in for a long, long time. This has so much legs. This is done, right?
Second on the
We might have
first.
the attack round.
Demon 1 falling.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, and there we go. Activated on this one. Huge. Nico Swag as well with the 5 months. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate the support also, dude. Thank you for using your Prime.
I really like that from John. Getting the pick in mid on the reclear.
And it's a good
just intuition.
This is good from Sentinels as well, just talking about this. So first of all, John did insanely good to realize that they might have pushed middle, especially after the timeout, right? It's the same thing if we are doing an attack timeout, maybe on defense, they're going to get aggro to try and ruin what we're going to do. They were so ready for that. Then he sees the Cypher over towards there, calls his team over, and then the addition of the Lurk, which is something that, man, I'm trying to remember the last round I saw them Lurk, ages ago. Have they even done it? It would have been the first time they lurked. There hasn't been much lurking at all. But especially once they find the Cypher there as well, and you know most likely the trips are going to be here, and then they can kind of activate. That was sick. Okay, that was cool to get the first round in terms of attack rounds. Let's see if NRG can do the same.
The NRG has had a lot of success on the A post plants and not so much on the B.
I mean, they still have to reckon with that wall.
If I'm not mistaken, utility was used to re-clear this A space. NRG is aware. Sen's not budging, man. Tyson's here with the Omen Flash. I think they have a good idea of what's going on here.
This setup could be disaster.
This could be.
Contact. There it is. Zekin gets ahead of it, though. I think because of that, yeah, Tens is able to hold the flash. But there's a flank. Oh my, Demon 1 behind.
The cam didn't check.
Can I get 2? Oh, Tyson tucked. He didn't show his gun.
16 HP. Spam
Oh my
on
god.
one side, the cam on the other.
They spam the
4v4,
box?
Saucy spamming into the smoke.
No. Damn, Tens absolutely owned it.
Once more delivering for Sentinels.
Mad respect, man. They win a map where they won 0 pistols. That was sick. That is a huge map. Stolen, you would say. Tens was insane. John in overtime as well. Like that round prior. Oh man, what a sick map this was to watch. There was so much good stuff, especially when we just think of mind games. So much good stuff. Only criticism is they can steal some stuff for their B main after pawn. That's it. Everything else otherwise was like really top notch.